This is the Slavia Monte Carlo, red brake calipers, red inserts here and all black cabin. But this, I mean, obviously all of them are the Slavia facelifts. This is obviously the regular Slavia. The key is the same as before, which obviously gets the flip function. And Skoda has done a lot to the car, but not really done the same as they have done with the Kushaq facelift, because I was expecting everything to be the same with a light bar. But no, there is no light bar here, which is kind of funny because in images I'm like, हाँ ये तो light bar दिख रहा है, but no, it's not a light bar as such. So obviously they have lifted the face of the car because this is the Slavia facelift. But before we start, let me show you this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses. This is the Involve One Musk. This is my personal favorite. First and foremost, it has this musky, manly aroma. It is so damn freaking awesome. It does not leak at all. It's super easy to regulate. You can regulate it like this, and you can get yours with a 10% discount using coupon code FASTBEAM. Click on the top right corner of the screen right now. This is actually my personal favorite. It's also a top seller on Amazon. So check the link in the description, or you can get it in the next 10 minutes on Blinkit as well. Again, I put the link in the description and the pinned comment as well. Now coming to the Slavia, mechanically it's the same as before. Straight away, let's open the engine. But this is actually, open. Yeah, this is actually now getting an updated gearbox. So it gets an 8-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. Earlier it had a 6-speed. This is for the 1 litre TSI engine. There's no insulation here, which is surprising. So horsepower 110 and torque out 115 PS of power and 178 Newton meters of torque. Meanwhile, 1.5 litre is only available with the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, which produces 150 horsepower and 250 Newton meters of torque with active cylinder technology. Cylinder deactivation is there obviously, which is fantastic. So mechanically not much has changed other than the gearbox for the 1 litre automatic. Now Monte Carlo is available in 8 colors, totally 10 colors, and 2 new colors have been added. In terms of the design, a lot has actually changed because the lights are all LEDs now. Yeah, they look amazing. This DRL extends to the grille, wherein there's no light bar. There's this chrome treatment on the grille. The grille is also new. This bar is smaller when compared to before. So earlier it had this thick chrome or something. It was there all around. That has obviously changed. The beautiful Skoda logo. And yes, it gets a 360-degree parking camera now. It gets a new bumper as well. And you can see 4 parking sensors at the front. New fog lamps as well, because the bumper is obviously new. And indicators are functioning at the moment. No dynamic swipe indicators at the front at least. No sheet metal changes as such, so bonnet continues to have the same cuts and creases like before. And in terms of length, it's the same as before, which is around 4.54 meters, and the wheelbase is around 2.65 meters. It's actually a very long car. What they have done on the side is made changes to the alloy wheels. The alloy wheel design is new. I think I like the old one better. 205/55/16 is the size of the tires. It looks quite nice, the alloy wheel design, and this red color also looks quite fantastic. Skoda written here. There's a camera right there, and at the rear you continue to get drums, but the 1.5 TSI does get rear discs. You have this chrome treatment, and there's a request sensor. And what is the compliance? It says it is E20 compliant, and come on, it should be E25 because a lot of European cars are now E25 compliant. At the rear, well, again, tail lights are actually new here, which are now all LEDs. Yes, that's right, all LED lights. Earlier the indicator was halogen. Dynamic swipe function, that's a sequential function there. You get 3 parking sensors at the rear, not 4, and there's a camera here obviously. Meanwhile, you get this nice treatment where Skoda is written, so that's a bit different. Says Slavia here. The exhaust is placed right here. This is obviously the 1 litre TSI with a single exhaust pipe. The 1.5 litre TSI has dual exhaust pipes, and you have this chrome on the bumper with the reflector treatment as well. They should have added a spoiler here, which would have looked really cool on this car. Meanwhile, you get a shark fin antenna. So not much has changed honestly. They have just made sure the car is fresher when compared to before. There is the request sensor. In terms of space, it is a spacious car. Good amount of space at the rear. Let's step inside, and let me tell you, it's a Skoda, so it's simply clever because you have a smartphone pocket here, magazine holder here. This is scooped out, so legroom is actually good enough. Under thigh support is not the best, but it's decent. Footroom is good, knee room is good. So overall, it's a spacious car. Yeah, decently spacious. You get 2 USB-C charging sockets at the rear, and you know what is this? Yup, that's right. It finally gets rear seat massager, which is a segment first feature. And you know what's the funny part? You don't know whether it's on or off. You have to actually feel it. That's the only way to realize whether it's on or off. And I think there's only one massage level because that's what I can feel. Rear AC vent, slight hump here, not much as such. Center passenger gets a head rest, and you get a center armrest with twin cup holders as well. Again, a rear seat massager is a fab feature which they have added in this car. Fantastic, I like it. Door pockets are big enough. They should have added rear sun blinds as well. because the Verna gets it. There's a hook here, there's a handle, no height adjustable seat belts. This is not damped at all, and light placement here in the center. Skoda should have offered the panoramic sunroof which they've offered in the Kushaq, but they're like, headroom would have been compromised. So yeah, it gets a single pane sunroof only. Meanwhile, the dashboard remains more or less the same when compared to before. However, they have updated the screens in this car, which is usually what they do whenever they update the vehicle. That is the tweeter placement here. Obviously, the car feels solid, shuts with a proper thud expected from a Skoda. Car looks so damn awesome now. In spite of the fact that they haven't done much to the design, it still looks so fantastic. Lovely, yeah, absolutely lovely. So you get the same steering wheel when compared to before, the same seats which are nice and comfortable, electric adjust, obviously power adjust here. You get a proper dead pedal there. Here you get a secret storage space which is nice, and headlight control is obviously very different in European cars. Engine start button right here. Door pockets are decent sized at the front, and yeah, you get one touch only for the driver. Yeah, that's right, only for the driver you get one touch up and down. Meanwhile, if you notice one thing, this is having beige seats. The Monte Carlo actually has black seats, small sunroof. Yeah, they could have given it a bigger one. Meanwhile, they have actually made changes to this infotainment screen. This one is a 10-inch unit, the same size when compared to before. But what has changed? Well, the fact is that they have revised the UI of this screen, because of which this is obviously much better when compared to before. How is it better? Firstly, it's slicker to operate, yeah, and it has a lot more functions. It has this active info display, saying good afternoon with this concept Skoda car, and then you can change the profiles as well. What profiles are these? This is actually the profile of the instrument cluster, which is a new unit. This is a 10.25 inch unit, which looks fantastic because it doesn't have empty spots on the side with eyelids. It occupies the full area. Now you can browse through multiple display modes here, which is good. It also gets turn by turn navigation, which is a new addition here, which is fantastic. Yeah, the instrument cluster looks fantastic now, really lovely. Again, something which you have seen in which car? You know it, which one? The Kushaq facelift. So yeah, a lot of things have been carried forward from the Kushaq here. Nice buttons on the steering wheel with this nerd finishing. I really like it. Flat bottom treatment is not given here. 2-spoke steering wheel, which some people like, some people don't. Now, there are a ton of apps as well. So first things first, let me come into this particular menu, which shows me the apps, and you have got YouTube too, wherein you can watch videos too. Here everything is LED, you get the DRS right there. Projector setup says GT here. So it gets the connected feature, and it gets Google Cloud integration. All those things have happened, but now it gets a 360-degree parking camera. This is the camera. So here you can see the multiple views here, and then you have got front side view, rear side view, and all those views too. But the interesting part here is that you now also get a 3D view, which is very slick and fast in terms of movement, and the car is accurate with the sunroof, but the color doesn't really match here. So yeah, it looks actually quite nice, and then I can obviously change it from here like this. That's smooth, that's fast, and that's actually quite nice here. So Skoda has actually listened to feedback and given us a 360-degree parking camera, which is amazing. This is the AC panel, which is the same as before. The AC should have been updated, should be better now. And there is a wireless charging pad here, 2 USB-C charging sockets, and ventilated front seats with 2 speeds. In the Cadillac, the ventilation button is here. In the Slavia, it is here. Stop start system, this is to lock and unlock the vehicle. Cup holders here, 12-volt charging socket, some storage space here, which is just Chintu. I think Chintu is for coins. Obviously you don't get an electric parking brake, you get some storage space here. The armrest slides ahead and behind, and it hits the handbrake almost. Seats are really nice and comfortable. The glove box is decent sized. It gets the cooling function as well. The dashboard actually looks nice with this gloss finishing here. This ambient light is also there, but they have given Skoda branding here. So a lot of interesting treatments, and obviously you get the tweeter placement there. That is the ticket holder. Here you don't get a mirror and light, which is kind of surprising. Here you get a mirror, but you do not get a light. Let's open the sunroof. There it opens. Yeah, a big sunroof would have been nice, but they're like, headroom should not get affected, and that's the reason they have not offered the same here. So as I see it, incremental changes to the car. I mean, could have got a lot more changes, but unfortunately that has not happened here. Let me keep this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses, the Involve One Musk right here. It fits in properly, so it doesn't really move when you're driving the car. And the good part about the Slavia is obviously it's a driver's car with good ground clearance, which means that you are never ever worried of going over bad roads. I think Skoda has done a fantastic job. I think it's just Skoda VW which are ensuring that sedans are still alive, which is actually fantastic. So guys, this is my first look of the Slavia facelift. I think good job done, but more could be done. I'm always so hungry, so that's that. But they should definitely get a Slavia RS. A Slavia RS would be fantastic. Why? Because they can lower the car a bit. Now the ground clearance is 179 mm, which is a lot, but you can lower the car, make it stiffer, make it louder, and then slap in a spoiler, a body kit, make it look sportier. That would definitely sell, because I would definitely buy one. If you like this video, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon, and don't forget to check out this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses. Let me turn off the car now. Enough is enough. There, you know what, it has this nice welcome where firstly it says leaving the car, check if you have left anything in the rear seat. So that's smart. In fact, when you turn on the car, it obviously has the Skoda branding here. So lots of effects which have been given, which is quite cool, honestly. Bye bye.